My name is Hoda Ali, and this is my oral presentation for ENG 1813. I have chosen to discuss the relationship between race and crime. It is a topic which is prevalent in our society and one which has been a topic of public controversy as well as scholarly debates. I will be discussing topics such as racial profiling and the effects that it has on a society, the disparities in the criminal justice system, as well as the Black Lives Matter movement. There is a stereotype in our society in which it is said that Black people commit more crimes than white people, and it is no secret in Canada that Black people and even Aboriginals are exceptionally overrepresented in our criminal justice system. The media is known for showing connections between race and crime and the criminal justice system. In regards to politics, the issue of racial minority overrepresentation is not generally addressed, but rather it goes overlooked. Let me give you a definition of racial profiling and of criminal profiling. As indicated by the Ontario Human Rights Commission, racial profiling is different from criminal profiling. Racial profiling is based on stereotypical assumptions because of one's race, color, ethnicity, etc. Criminal profiling, on the other hand, relies on actual behavior or on information about suspected activity by someone who meets the description of a specific individual. Now, there have been many stories of regular Black people doing regular things and then having the police called on them. Many of these calls, which are made, are based on the connotation of a suspicious person. But in reality, that is not the case. Unfortunately, discrimination is something that has been around forever and it has not disappeared. It is a stereotype that Black people are more likely to be criminals than white people. This type of profiling relates to safety and to security. The idea of racial profiling in policing is acknowledged by police officers and even organizations. They are followed or monitored by police. There are police stops for pedestrians and drivers. There are searches, which are oftentimes harsh or unnecessary with heavy-handed treatment. There is arrest and excessive use of force, and as well as reprisals. There is this quote said by a young boy: "Truthfully, all of my friends have been through the same things that I have been through. It has become second nature to be aware of the police. It's a clear violation. A position of power leaves us to just accept this treatment as normal." It is unfortunate that young people are starting to identify this type of treatment as normal and the fact that they feel that they can't do anything about it. There are many disparities in the criminal justice system, and it is no secret that the criminal system is set out to disadvantage Black people. It is done systematically, it is ingrained, and it is oftentimes subtle. There has been a long history of oppression and racism amongst Black individuals. There is a prominent bias amongst decision makers in the justice process. There have been many studies which show that Black people are charged with more serious crimes, they are stopped, or even sentenced more harshly than white people. Racial disparity in commission of violent crime is commonly attributed to the social status and financial means of minorities. Poverty is one of the biggest factors time and time again, and it is correlated with an increase in criminal activity. As you may know, there is the formation of an international activist movement which was called Black Lives Matter. This campaign was set out to end violence and systematic racism towards Black people. This movement has been around since 2013, and it all started with a hashtag after the shooting death of Trayvon Martin. There was much backlash when it came to if this group is going to be successful, if they were going to do the things that they needed to do, or even the things that they set out to do. And through all of this controversy, the members of Black Lives Matter continue to protest, and they do this without encouraging violence. We are very fortunate to live in a country like Canada. We are a diverse nation, and we should not tolerate these types of actions. As a nation, we have welcomed over 200,000 immigrants from all over the world. And a lot of times, most people of color share similar stories or know someone who has been racially discriminated against. Though there is skepticism to if the criminal system is racially biased, it is unfortunate that certain individuals are punished because they identify as a certain group that statistically commits more crimes at higher rates. They should that should really bother us, and we should stand together as a nation and make a change. Thank you so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you have a lovely day.